Well, average, ordinary, okay, medium, mediocre were all words that haunted me growing up. So I feel categorically qualified when I stand here and I say that 38 Grampian Road, St Heliers is not average, okay, medium or mediocre. It is extraordinary. An extraordinarily warm welcome to you all. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Andrew North, your auctioneer for today. My absolute pleasure to be working alongside Heather Walton with her yellow jacket on today, a ray of sunshine on a somewhat bleak Auckland afternoon, but she's been with you every step of the way as our owner's ambassador, supplied you with all of the documentation, and I confirm on her behalf that we do sell today a property more formally described as being an estate in fee simple, some 1,527 square metres more or less we sell, all positioned on lot number 2 of deposit plan 415199 and lot 2 of deposit plan 337237, all contained, all described in unique identifier volume 458 folio 407 of the North Auckland Land Registry. An extensive list of chattels, no change from that distributed throughout the marketing campaign, but lots and lots of extra value included in that list. I take them as being read and understood. Your possession and settlement date is considered lucky in St Heliers. It is Friday the 13th of February 2015. A reserve price? Yes, I have been given one. Your job as the buyers is to get the bidding up to that number so that I can sell to whoever is the highest bidder in excess of that reserve price, whose bid I accept. I'm going to nominate the incremental sums in which we move forward throughout the auction. I do have the right to refuse any of your bids, and at this stage I remind you, registration a prerequisite of participation. We have no telephone bidders joining us, and my owners have given me and only me express and exclusive instructions to bid on their behalf if required on up to but not exceeding 2 occasions. It's referred to as the vendor bid, and the time that I might place a vendor bid is when you are not bidding and we are comfortably below the reserve price. My preference is not to engage in vendor bidding, but for that to happen it means that you need to bid, and if throughout your bidding we have a disputed bid, I'll get Heather to step in and sort out the dispute. She's got a lovely calming manner, but if she's unable to do so, we'll just go back to the last undisputed bid. My owners do have the right to withdraw the property from sale at any stage and without disclosing the reserve price, if any. And our successful purchaser today, you'll be found when this contract comes to my palm like so, and I'm going to sell to one of you. To everyone else, I'm sorry. I need to send you back out into the marketplace, and if you are thinking you are going to commission our agent with the task of finding you another, that's a tough task you set her alight to try and achieve. To our successful purchaser, once you finish smiling, well, I require you to do the following: to sign the contract which evidences the sale and pay a deposit that's stipulated at 10% of the purchase price. There are no cooling down periods, and of course all risk at that stage transferred to you, the new purchaser. I remind you also that our owners are warranting to make sure that those electric gates work prior to settlement, but other than that, simple, precise, concise, but if there's a question, now would be an appropriate time.
Mr. Auctioneer?
Yes, sir.
I'm a landscape gardener of some repute, actually. Good. The prolific bamboo on the southern boundary concerns me.
Yes.
I know that it grows at about 18 inches per month, and given that the property has a lengthy settlement, near 4 months,
yes, sir,
it is even more concerning. If I am the buyer, I know that the property has to be given to me in the condition in which I purchased it.
Yes.
I don't want the property in February if the bamboo is 6 feet higher than now. How are we going to deal with this prickly matter?
Okay. Well, my advice is you have one final inspection, and at that point in time, if it's grown as quickly as you suggest it might grow, that would be an appropriate time to bring it up just prior to settlement date, and owners certainly keen to make sure that property is looking as pristine when you moved. And of course, bamboo's an aphrodisiac, so I would encourage it to grow, but that's just an aside matter. Any other questions at this stage?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Excuse me, Andrew, you must recognise me. I'm your vendor.
Yes.
During a recent European jaunt, I purchased a light above the stairwell from a leading light designer, and I've just decided that I want to keep it. So, I got it 2 weeks back. I purchased a replica at 2% of the original value of the light that's in the stairwell. If I swap them prior to settlement, will there be any ramifications?
As long as we disclose it, sir, and if you'd like me to disclose it, I'm happy to do that now. Okay, understand. So ladies and gentlemen, just a slight adjustment to our chattels list. the chandelier, the light fitting in the hallway, is going to be replaced with a similar but not the exact same. So I accept your bids under that particular basis. Everyone happy? I take your silence as being happy. Well, I mentioned the word. I mentioned the word extraordinary in my presentation at the start. And extraordinary is a word that I only use when I walk into homes and hear music. And I'm not always talking about actually hearing music. Sometimes I'm talking about feeling it. And for those of you that have lived in an extraordinary home before, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. And of course, music is defined as being the space in between the notes. And hence the space is as much the music as the notes itself. And what I mean by that, at 38 Grampian, as you come in, the notes are the tangibles, what you see at first glance, the nice high stud, the expansive decks leading to the pool, the solid brick and cedar construction. But it's often the space and what you don't see that truly makes the home. And as I sat talking with our owners the other night, they shared stories of the joy of watching their youngest daughter learn to swim in that particular swimming pool. They talked about the teachers at the local school that just seem to care more than they should. And they talked about Frank, the neighbour at the top of the driveway, who never leaves his home, and he'll clear your mail at Christmas time if you require him to do so. And those are the aspects that I believe, and our owners believe, make an extraordinary home. They said there's always laughter, there's always music at this particular home during our stay. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, we've just had the sound of music here in Auckland. And if any of you are like the Von Trapps and you've got a big family or planning on having a big family, copious amounts of accommodation to cater for you in that particular regard. As I sat listening to the sound of music, and Maria was singing "These Are a Few of My Favourite Things," I couldn't help but thinking of 38 Grampian Road, St Heliers, raindrops on rose petals, that glorious flat land, the warm wooden floorboards, the dining all open planned, the fire in the lounge and the feeling it brings. Well, these are a few of my favourite things. And if you're outbid and you lose heart and you're feeling sad, just try to remember these favourite things. Bid again, you'll be glad. Buyers, an extraordinary home who wants to lead an extraordinary life, I'm in your hands, inviting your opening bids and instructions. Where was my question? Sir, with the bamboo in mind, do we start things away? Anyone else? Well, surely 4 million to start me away. Is there 4 in the room, buyers? Somebody like to have a go at 4?
4,025,000.
4,025,000. I was going to suggest that, but I thought I'd just go a little conservatively at 4,025,000. But good to have you along, sir, at 4,025,000. And where do we go next, buyers? At 4,025,000, the winning bid at the moment. You tell me what you like to pay. At 4,025,000, maybe straight to 4.1. 4,025 is the winning bid. First time, second time, third.
4.1.
4.1, exactly what I was suggesting at 4.1. And sir, we're moving 100 to move me forward. It's your turn at 4.1, winning bid at the moment. And 2 straight back at you now, paddle good, sir. At 4.2, yours turn in front, sir. At 4.3, do we say? 4.2 at the back for the first, second. Third time.
100.
Yes, 4.3, 4.3 the bid now, $4,300,000. You're in second place, sir. Not a great space to be, but I'll take another 100 from you now. At 4.3, and it's only 4.4, calmly done at 4.4, 2 in the race at the moment. At 4.4, and 100, sir, to put you back in front.
50.
Fresh interest?
50.
50, new face in the race at 4.50, and it's a good-looking face at 4.50. At $4,450,000 and 50s I take now. 450 for the first time. Second time.
Yeah.
4.5 and
Yep.
Yeah, 50 at 4,550 the bid now. 550 down the centre at 550 there on top of the 4 at 550. It's your turn, sir. 50 more. First time, then at 550. Second time. Third time's going away at 550. Well, buyers, while you consider your position, I can categorically confirm my owner's not quite prepared to say goodbye at these numbers. I place a bid against you, sir, at $4.6 million, another 50, and we'd still travel in 50s. At 4.6 is the winning bid with me, the vendor. First time I call it away at 4,600,000 and 50s to tempt you back. Second time at 4.6. Third time calling it 50 now at 650. I didn't think I'd seen the last of you, sir, at 650 bid. 650, it's against you and against the centre left at 650. Yeah, oh, 7, okay, back he comes at $4.7 million down the centre aisle. At 4 and 750 the bid now. At 750, gosh, he's tough to shake, isn't he, sir? Way 4.8, well, maybe straight to 5. 4,750 I have. 8, or is it to the 5 million?
4.8.
Okay, just testing. At 4.8. $4,800,000 with 3 in.
A quarter.
Yeah, 25 to bid now. 825 we've got now. I'll take 25 from you two gentlemen. 850 now. You started these, sir. 850, 75.
20.
870 then, okay. 870 to bid now. 820 again. Yeah, 890 to bid now. 890 down the centre at 4,890,000.
25.
25 and 890 and 915 the bid now. At 4,915,000 and 25. Yeah, 25. Good to have you on there.
Whose bid was that? I thought I recognised that voice. That's my ex-wife. I don't want you selling to her.
It's a public auction. I can do what I want.
Mr. Auctioneer, I don't want you taking any bids from her.
Ma'am,
I'll grow up.
Don't take any bids.
Insist you take my
Don't
bid.
take any.
yeah, bamboo's not helping here, but anyway. Ma'am, unfortunately, I have to operate on my owner's instructions. I do have the right to refuse your bid, so I'm taking off your 10. We're back at 915, sir. That puts you.
Come on, get on with it. I'll give you 4,950.
Well, 950 and another face. Here we go at 950 now bid. 950, we've got 10 now at 960. And sir, you want me to get on with it? You tell me 10 more at 970 now. 970 we've got. 970 and 10 more, is it? 980 now. 980 the bid. Quickly, sir. Eyes. 990, 990 and straight to 5, is it, sir? Your turn. Yes, 5. 5 on the nod now. $5 million. 10 on top it. 5 million and 10. 10 and 10 more. Your time, your turn, sir. Big home, but you can't both live in it. 10 more at 20. 5 million and 20. 30. 40 the bid now, and 50 you say, sir, now. 50 he says. At 5 million and 50, no, I can't take a bid, ma'am. 5 million and 50, I know, but I can't do it. 5 million and 50, over here on the right.
25.
5 million 75. Ooh, play of the day maybe.
7.5.
5 million 75 at 82 and a half is the bid now. 508, 82, 85 is the bid. 85. 85 can't take your bid, ma'am. Sorry. 85 is the bid now. 5 million and 85, gentlemen down the front.
7.5.
85, 92 and a half. 92.5 is the bid. 95. 95 almost sounds like it's on sale at 5 million and 95. Your 2.5 I take.
7.5.
Okay, 102 and a half the bid now. 102 500 the bid now.
I'll double my first bid.
102,
Last
the
bid.
very first one.
The last
102 and a half. And what was your last bid, sir?
My last bid was 2.5.
Okay, so 107 and a half is the bid now. At 5,107,500 we've got now. 107 and a half. Sir, your turn. 107 and a half at 5,107 and a half. First, second, third time calling it away. Quickly now, well, buyers, I can confirm if I see no better bid, I'm selling the property away.
7.5.
Didn't think I'd seen the last of you, sir. At 15 the bid now. 115 we've got. 5,115,000.
I'll double my last bid.
That was the 5, wasn't it? Yes, okay, 115, 125 we've got now. 125 at 1 1/4. 5,125,000. 125, I'm going to sell it, sir. You need to stay with me. You think about this. 3 opportunities to change your mind. At 5 million, 1 1/4. First time, second time, third. Quickly now, you're out, sir. Out at the rear, sir.
I'll give you 5.
130 the bid now. Welcome back at 130, 130 and 35 the bid now. 35 and 40, 40 it is now. 40, 45, 45 yours at 50, 50 it is now. 55, nice. 5 against 60, 60, 65, 70.
I'll give you 1 more and that's it.
71, don't give your strategy away. 71, 171. Well, you know he's fired his last shot. You can't value it to this. 5,171,000, I'm selling in front. 3 opportunities to tell me where I sell. First one now gone, second one gone, third final call, it's going to be sold. Out, sir, out. No, you don't, I can't take it. Going to be sold, going, sold. congratulations, and we look forward to making sure that bamboo's nice and pristine, not prickly for you when you move in. To my underbidders, gosh, I appreciate working alongside you. Absolute pleasure, absolute privilege. Look forward to seeing you all again very, very soon. Good afternoon.